right? I'm gonna press snipe, and then I'm just gonna let it rip. Let's see if we can convert this into a sale. We end the account with a bang. Okay, welcome. Day 27 begins. So right now it's 10:05 a.m. No sales has coming in. For anybody who doesn't know, my name is Sammy. I'm the owner of EcomSniper.io. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sniping some items. And if anybody doesn't know what software that we're using, right, we're using EcomSniper. It's an eBay dropshipping software that works. You can go to our website, EcomSniper.io, look at the dropshipping course. We do have the tool available for a discount or promotion. Alright, without further ado. So today the day just began, so we don't have any sales yet, right? And we need to go ahead and list I think about 17 items. So today is going to be a labor intensive day, right? I went ahead and added a couple of competitors to our list of eBay competitor that we're going to scan. I have 13 people so far. I used to have 100, but my list disappeared. So what I'm going to do is throughout the day, I'm going to go ahead and start scanning these people one by one. And adding our list to get to 100 people, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have 17 new items to post onto our account that hopefully are going to be selling tomorrow or the next day. So I'm going to run this, and then I'm going to be back when it's done scanning all of their items to see if we have any winners here. Alrighty. Okay, so we went ahead and scanned these 13 people. We got the results. They're in here. So let's go ahead and look at what we have. We found 1,287 results. I'm going to go ahead and sort by a minimum sold quantity of 3. So these are all items that sold a minimum time of 3 times in the last 3 days, right? And if I look for items that sold within the last 2 days, we have 10 items over here. So I checked one and we didn't find anything, but we found a whole bunch of items that sold at least one time. It sold yesterday. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my sniping mode because we want to make things easy. So we're going to go through these items one by one, and then we're going to go ahead and see if we can, if we're profitable. So let's go ahead and open this item up on Amazon. We can see the price is $327, and our break even is $477. So I want to just check the sold quantity really quickly. It looks like we do have this guy sold it at $629. So that's interesting. All right, and his break even is 420. Our break even for 426 over here. So this guy, his name is InnoFactor. I'm gonna add this guy to our list because he does have like some of the best pricing here. So let's go ahead and copy this, and what I'll do is actually, because he has the cheapest price, I wanna actually list it for 629 because this is the price which is the lowest, yeah. And our price still is 327, so there's no problem if we snipe it for this price. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and press copy for this, right? I'm going to go to the Amazon item, right? I'm going to open it up, fire it up, and we're going to list this onto the account. I'm going to press import, so that way we can go ahead and get the item number and the price automatically imported, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the price $629. So what I can also do is I can go on eBay and check to make sure we do have the lowest price here as well. Right, this title, is it the same? Like I'm thinking it's the same. Like am I seeing something wrong? Like, okay, so this guy was able to sell it because this person is out of stock, right? Because otherwise he would have appeared here as well, right? So, well, I guess not. But anyways, I'm gonna put it for $625. So just to make sure we're the cheapest price. And then I'm gonna press snipe, and we're gonna just let it rip. And this is our new picture. It is kind of beautiful, right? We do have a lot of we made our image template in the last video. So I'm gonna close these off because I don't care anymore at this point. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next item over here. So this item is sold 3 times as well. This item actually sold 5 times in the last couple days, right? So if we can go ahead and find this item for cheaper, right, we're gonna be very successful. So I don't know. So we're looking for 10 milligrams for this item. So what I'm gonna do is, since I can't find it very easily, right? I've noticed that most of these items are, how do I say, like supplements or something. So I'm gonna reverse the description because I already confirmed before I scanned these guys that these guys are dropshippers. So we should be able to find it somehow. So I looked through the with the description. Now I want to look through with Google Images, see if I can find it. Yeah. So because there's like let's just think about it from a practical standpoint. He's selling it for 436, right? Where else would he be finding this item if he's not getting like free shipping? These are almost like traffic items for the supplier. So we're looking for pertinence pride, right? Let's see if we can find pertinence pride. Pertinence Peridance pride, sorry. And then we're looking for 60 count. We're looking for melatonin. Let's write it in. Melatonin. And then right over here, there we go. We found the item. And it looks like okay, right over here we see it for 270. You see it right over here, 270. We found it. Right. So let's fire this up. Super strength melatonin, 60 count. Right, it's $2.70. There's a 30% coupon as well if you do subscribe and save. We're gonna go ahead and list this item onto our account. Right, it's saying that it's Vero. I wonder why, but it's not. Okay, so let's go ahead and before I do that, I want to just check the sold quantity really quickly to make sure that we do have, like, we are price competitive. 436. Let's see if anybody else is selling this. 436, 499, 899. So okay, so we do have, it looks like he is the cheapest price, and that does make a lot of sense. 10 milligram. So with this item, with these supplements, I just want to be a little bit careful before I go ahead and snipe them, just because I don't want to put anything fake. And it looks like this guy, his title is good, his price is good. So let's go ahead and press snipe. But before that, I just want to make sure it's 283 and Amazon is selling it for 270 and there's a 30% coupon. So I'm going to press snipe, and then there we go. It's going to go ahead and list it on our account. So we did find something that is like very reasonable in price that's selling well, yeah? So there we go. We are listing this item. It is uploading these images one by one, right? We can see that it's on image 2 out of 5. And then this one is going to list all this item as well. All right, let's continue. Let's continue the research to find some other items that we can go ahead and list. So I'm going to go ahead and like close these off. So let's look at the third item. These are good, man. These sold a whole bunch of time. These, man, I don't know about these items, but like people need them, right? And hopefully they're doing something good with these. That is our hope when we're reselling anything anyways. So let's look at the Amazon price, $7.99. Turn up the heat. I wonder how did he get it for such a low price. So let's take a look at the sold quantity. Right, we do see a whole bunch of other people selling it as well. So it makes a lot of sense to me that this person has like found it for cheaper somewhere. So I'm gonna reverse the description first, because sometimes like you might find them on a different listing on Amazon. Right, $22. I'm not finding it. So it looks like our cheapest price. Let's see. Like I'm pretty confident that this guy is finding it from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, because just from the pure fact that he has that price and there's other people who are selling it. So let's go ahead and look at another competition, right? These guys all sold it, right? So it makes sense that they are finding it for cheaper. Right, so this guy looks like he literally copied and pasted the description from Amazon, so we should be able to find it if we reverse it. Okay, so we're still not able to find it. So let's try one more time and then let's see what happens. So this item is here. We're looking at 1 ounce, 28 grams. Let's see this item over here. Let's open it in a new tab. 1 ounce, 28 grams. So it's this one, $8.40. But the price is too high. So I wonder, like, if you guys are wondering how this guy is sourcing his items, right? Like, how is he able to go ahead and get it for such a cheap price, right? Or if he's drop shipping it, how is he able to go ahead and get it? Maybe the Amazon price fluctuated, and let's go ahead and take a look at what the Amazon price was like yesterday. So I'm searching this on camel, and it's gonna show us what our price fluctuations are, right? I have no clue how he's buying it, honestly. So it looks like it's saying Amazon the price is 490 actually. So you can see that there's a green bar over here where it says 490, and we saw that our price on our scanner said that we need to go ahead and source it for 514. So it looks, so let me see if Amazon, this one is sold by Stop and Shop, whatever. So it may be what happened was Amazon may have ran out of stock as when they were the seller, and then these other sellers came in and they made the price high. So I'm gonna like forget about this item, just because we can't find it at the price right now, so there's no point in listing it. That's how I feel about it. So let's move on from this, right? And then let's go ahead and take a look at the next item, right? Astroglides web, whatever. So let's see. We're looking for 536 as our break even. So difficult to find the item sometimes, but like that's like the kind of research that's required to be successful, right? So I'm gonna reverse his description, see if we can find it. Okay, so this is gonna be tough to. It's gonna be a bit tough. So let's see, Astroglide, 4 ounce. So I'm gonna put 4 ounce. See if I can find it. Astroglide 4 ounce. Oh, there we go. There we go. 462. It looks like we found the item. So there we go. Let's press copy. And before I do that, by the way, these items have listed on our account. We can take a look at it. And you can see that we have listed it successfully onto our account. We have our description and everything running. So that's cool. All right, so let's close these up. We don't need this anymore. Let's move on to the next one. Let me just make sure very quickly that last item listed, because we spent a lot of time doing the research. We spent like 5 minutes, so we want to make sure that they're listed. Yeah. So right over here, it listed correctly onto the account. Okay, let's move on. We don't need this anymore. We're going for this. For the scanner, let's go ahead and open up the sold quantity. And it looks like someone has sold it for 639. And his break even was 433, right? Brand new. And this guy sold it for 799. And this guy sold it for 689. So what I want to do is let's see this person. What is this guy doing? He's out of stock, so he's not even gonna be shown right now. Let me check the competition on eBay. See if we can find it. See if anybody else is selling it for pretty cheap. 639. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and list it for 635, and then see if we can make this happen. Yeah, so 635, right? Just because it's proven to sell, right? I'm gonna press snipe, and then I'm just gonna let it rip. It looks like this is the entire title. Yeah, they did optimize it. It looks like they did optimize the title. So I'm gonna run with this title, yeah, and I'm not gonna look too deeply into it. But what I do want to do is, if anybody's selling it for more than 470, right, I want to add them to my list so that I can continue to scan these guys over and over again, right? The price of this item is 462. Anybody who has a break even of higher than 462, right, like this guy over here, right, he's doing a lot of work to go ahead and make his things beautiful. So I want to go ahead and capitalize off of his work. But he's not selling anything recently. Like, he did a lot of work on his pictures, like so much. It's like kind of like bothering me. But he's not selling anything recently, so I don't really care much about him. Yeah. Let's look for guys who are actually selling items, right? Because these guys have proven to sell. Like this guy, 736, right? Let's look at his account to see if he has other items that are like good sellers, right? So this one's 1359. Let me just check the Amazon price really quickly. $9.96. Man, no margin. So let's take a look at this one. 1280. $8.99 at the right side. Okay, I like him. Let's save him to the list. So, we can go in a loop all day long if we go ahead and just keep like looking at it, trying to find every single supplier. So I'm not gonna do that, just because like for the interest of time, right? So let's take a look at this item, right? I believe we listed this item into our account at one time, but we took it out. So let's look at on Amazon if we can find it. $7.99, and the break even is $8.13. So let's go ahead and check the sold quantity, see what other people are selling it for. $11.55. Someone sold it on May 12th for that much. $11.50. Like this item is selling. Like it sells. Like this is a super hot item. Like I'm shocked actually. So I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy his thing, and then let's go ahead and fire it up on Amazon, and then let's see if we can list this item and make a profit from here. Yeah. All right. So I did list this item at one time and it didn't sell for us, but with our new title, let's see what happens. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna press snipe. All right. So there we go. We put in this title. You know what? Before we do that, right? His title is pretty incomplete, right? It doesn't have like a lot to it, right? It's just high grade CO2 pallet. So let me see if I can for an airsoft BB and airsoft guns. Okay. Let me add just a little bit of something just to go ahead and make it a little more a little more attractive. So I'm gonna put 12-gram cartridge, right? Just to go ahead and like add as much detail as we can. So there we go. And now let's press snipe, and then we have a title that reaches 79 characters, and I just quickly added something just to go ahead and make it a little more attractive. Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at this one, red gloss spray. I'm gonna pause this video. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to go through this list one by one and add them to the account. Just the reason why is because I don't want these videos to become like 40 minutes, because then it's not that watchable, right? So I'm going to come back when I'm done with adding these items, yeah? Or you know what? I'm going to do it the lazy way. I'm just going to press copy, and whatever we find that is a little higher, we're just going to go ahead and list it. So engine repainter, engine enamel spray paint with ceramic aerosol can, heat coating, spray paint resist. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna copy it. I'm not gonna do too much research because I don't really have the time to do this. MFK Rouge 554 Maison. What is this? Like, what is this? Why the hell did it sell three? Forget about this, man. That was such a wild thing to look at. Yeah. So this one item, 5,000 vitamin D3, 5,000 RU. We're looking for a break even of $4.99. We're looking for 200 soft gels, right? So Puritan's base. Like I'm not able to find it easily. So I'm gonna put this vitamin D3. So I'm gonna do this and put 200 count. See if I can find it easily. Puritan's Pride. Okay, so there we go. We see it for 538. 538. But our break even is $4.99, so we're not gonna list this item. Doesn't make sense for us. Let's close these tabs up. Let's go ahead and copy this one. Let's see if we can find it really quickly. Like, we just gotta be quick. You know what I mean? That's the main thing over here. If we're not quick, we're not gonna be able to go ahead and like surf through this list. Yeah. So let me see if I can find this one. We're looking for 720 Natured Made vitamin D3. Okay. So let's see if I sort it by like lowest price. Let's maybe we'll be able to find the item, yeah, because usually these items are the cheapest. 628, and there we go. 50. I think this is it. I think this is it. So we're just gonna go ahead and copy this. 90-day D3 supply. Okay. So there we go. We'll press snipe and then that's it. So now we kind of ran out and I just got to go find this item real quickly. Okay, so for this item over here, right, we see that I did find it on Amazon, right over here, $6.99. I don't like his title because it's like Spanish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use his price though, right? Maybe like I'm gonna put it at $9.99, and then I'm gonna go ahead and list it onto the account. Just to use the main title, like use whatever title that Amazon has over here. All right, so that's gonna be that we listed a couple items right now. I think we have keep the UPC if you still think it's correct, or remove the item specific selected doesn't match this UPC. I don't know what they're saying. Well, whatever. Let's just run with it, yeah. All right, so this item is listing. Let's go ahead and we need to go ahead and find, I believe, another 10 items or something. So we did list a couple items. We listed 4 so far. Let's see how many more we have to do. 13 more. So I'm gonna go ahead and find some more competitors to scan, and then I'll be right back. Actually, instead of doing that, what we could do is just instead of 3 items, we can do 2, and we have like so many more items. And these are items that sold in the last 7 days. Sorry, 3 times in the last 3 days. So I might as well just go ahead and list these items instead, because that makes a lot of sense to me, yeah. So these items are still listing. Let's go ahead and continue the research, and let's just list 13 more items and just get it done for today. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. All right, so right now is the end of the day. We got 1, 2. This is actually a quantity of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders. So 6 orders actually. So today, we went ahead and we got a bunch of sales. We listed a couple items in the morning. It looks like we have two offers to send out as well. Let's see if we can convert this into a sale. And if we're able to convert these into a sale, I just listed this Astroglide today. Let's see if we can turn it into a sale right live onto the computer. Okay. So if it converts into a sale, we'll wrap the video up on a good note already. Okay, so we end the account with a bang. The last order of the day came in. We sent the offer out, and boom. That's how eBay dropshipping works. We listed this item today and it's sold today. Alrighty, so that's gonna be it for me today. So this was a pretty successful day, right? We did our work. We did what we had to, and then boom, that's it. Alrighty, I'll be out. Take care.